Hey everybody, so as promised to my Instagram followers, I'm going to discuss my experience with death. So if you're interested, let's get started. For those that have been following me since the beginning, many of you know that I am a sensitive. I do not declare mediumship because it is not a gift that I've cultivated. And up to this point, it's not a gift that I can just call into existence whenever I feel like it. And that's because I haven't worked with the gift. Why, you ask? Well, because it's frightened me for a very long time. But I am moving into a space of not being so scared of this gift, so scared of spirit. Understanding that I am a sovereign being and I am in control of what I call in. To get to the point, over 10 years ago, I began to experience the presence of death. And I will tell you that it was nothing like I expected and nothing like anybody had ever described to me. It was definitely a very unique experience. At bedtime, I started noticing a shadow in the corner of my room. And my room is dark, but not pitch dark. But this corner became pitch black. I could see it come into the space and it just stayed. And I had this overwhelming sense of being watched. And I had a knowing of what it was in that corner. It was death. I could feel it. I felt like it was observing me, and I knew that I was going to lose someone I loved. And I knew it was going to be someone that was close to me. And this experience repeated itself for months. And so I began to wonder, like, when is this going to happen? Is it going to happen? Am I seeing things? Am I going crazy? You know, the things you do. So I knew, and the feeling grew deeper and deeper, that I was going to lose someone. But I wasn't 100% sure. I had my guesses. I'm not going to go into that. Some things just need to be left private. But within 2 months, I got the phone call that my grandfather had passed away. So that was very hard. And then I knew why death was there. It was observing me. It was observing my emotions, my feelings. I say 100% that I know what death was doing. No, but I had a deep knowing, a deep understanding that it was watching me and trying to understand what the consequences of my grandfather's death would be. It did not feel neither good nor bad. It just is. It's a fact. It's a matter of life. And I did not realize that that was going to be my only experience with death. This began to happen prior to every death that I experienced within my family. So there were many more encounters. But with each encounter, there was a shift in what I was seeing. And I had a sudden realization that when it was my time to go, I would see death at its fullest. I would get a full visual of what death looked like outside of the shadow. So that's quite a understanding and can be kind of scary, but I've learned to accept that it's really not scary. It just is. Because this isn't it. I really truly believe that this isn't it, that there is something beyond this. Right? We return to source. We remember that we're part of the ocean, right? We're not just the wave. We are the ocean. I am the wave in this experience. But when I return back to source, I become the entire ocean again, right? I become one with my source, my being, if you will. So after multiple experiences, one day, death took more of a shape, and I became very, very fearful. I became very scared. And my best friend in the whole wide world told me, embrace it. Speak to it. Stop running, which I do a lot. Because I get fearful. I run from my gifts, and I'm trying to learn to stand in my power. So I did that, and that is what the picture that I posted represents, and I'll share that with you all here. I was enveloped. I said, Death, I know who you are. I know what you are. I'm willing to embrace you. And so it came beside my bed and just kind of enveloped me, and that, the picture is what I saw. I saw this darkness, but there was light within darkness, and there were these blue lights that were kind of spinning around. They were very bright but distant, and now I've come to realize that they were other souls that were passing at that exact moment. They're returning to source. It's the gateway, or the portal, I guess, is what I've been experiencing. So I'm not afraid anymore. It seems like chaos. When you look at the image, I know it seems like chaos. But there was something really beautiful within that. So not long after that experience, I got sepsis. And I should have died. But I didn't. And the doctors are still stunned that I did not die, that I didn't go into a coma. I should have been in a coma, but I survived. It was a long haul. It was just hard, but I survived. So that was my experience with death. Do I feel like my sepsis was a consequence? No. I think that death was telling me I was going to come very close. That's why death didn't take me in that moment. I know that the next time that I see it, and its fullness, and I will see something beyond what I've already drawn, it will be my time. And I'm not scared anymore. I'm not scared of it. I'm not scared of death. And I have experienced its presence since. And like I said, it evolves each time I see it. And the closer the person is to me, the more detail I see within death. So that is my experience. I'm not asking anybody to believe it. I'm just sharing what happened to me, what is my truth, and I don't need anybody else to align with that truth, because your experience, should you ever experience death, could be very different, and that is 100% okay. I trust my truth, I trust my gift, and I trust my experience. So, if y'all like this video and you'd like to hear more of my experiences, I'd love to share them with you. Comment below. And if you've had experiences, I would love to hear them. Also, comment below. Be sure to like, subscribe, tickle the bell. I don't even know what that was, but... And I'll see you next time. Next week, every Tuesday and Thursday, I post a video. See you then.